Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing the recap from the Showtime card that took place on Saturday, January 17th, as it was, December 17th, as it was main evented by Frank Martin and Michel Rivera in a lightweight showdown of two undefeateds. But we're going to talk about the undercard first because you had Jose Estadegui, the former world champion at 168 super middleweight. You had him battling undefeated Vladimir Shishkin, who was trying to make a name for himself at 168. And Shishkin has arrived. He put it together some great combinations and really just neutralized what, even though Estadegui got out some really good shots against him, and he did. Estadegui fought a good, solid fight, but it just wasn't enough. It was one of those fights where, he was getting tagged, he was getting hit with shots, and he just couldn't, every punch, it seemed like every 1 to 2 punches Estadegui would land, Shishkin would land 3 or 4, and it was just, he was just on top of him and countering, pretty much the whole time. Now, Shishkin got hit with some good shots by Estadegui. And, it seemed like a couple times he might have been held up and stunned a little bit. But he never seemed like it was, it looked like his fatigue was setting in and stuff like that. But he kept grinding, he kept fighting, he kept pushing, and he kept fighting hard. And it was, just impressive. It was an impressive performance by Shishkin to prove that he is a new player at 168. And what's funny is I was looking, I haven't done my top 10s for the end of the year yet, but I was really looking for new players at 168 because from like 5 or 6 down all the way to 10, there's not, a lot of active guys that have really made a big statement at 168 pounds. So it was very nice. Like I said, it was very nice to see a guy like Shishkin come in and get a win over, Estadegui, who's still a good, solid fighter, but you could tell it's just not, maybe he just never was, but he's just not at the top of the division. And he's definitely got some grind in him. I think he's definitely got some time in there, but he's probably gonna more end up being like a gatekeeper at 168 now. I don't think he's gonna be in my top 10. But I will be doing Vladimir Shishkin's top 10 because I'm pretty sure he's going to crack my top 10. I'm going to look at all that stuff in the coming days and decide, because I'm getting all my What's Next videos done this week so I can start my top 10s, my year-end top 10 videos. So, that's it. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. But that was a really good fight, actually, between the two. Now we jump to the main event where you had the two undefeated lightweight contenders, on the rise. Michel Rivera, undefeated, was 24-0 against Frank Martin, who was 16-0. And Martin, I think he put Rivera down early in the fight. And from there, he just systematically broke Rivera down. I mean, he just outboxed him, outworked him. Rivera had his moments, but they were few and far between. And you really knew at the end of the fight who the clear-cut winner was. And it was Frank Martin, as he has really, let everybody know that he's a serious player at 135 pounds lightweight. So it was a good performance out of him. I was really impressed with the way he broke him down. But not to burst anybody's bubble, but Frank Martin doesn't crack my top 10, guys. He doesn't. Lightweight might be the deepest division in boxing, and I haven't officially finalized my top 10, but I'm actually probably going to do that tonight. But yeah, I don't think Frank Martin is a top 10 guy right now. If I had to choose, he's probably like around 11 or 12. He's very close, but I just felt like there was other guys that were more deserving. And Frank Martin, definitely a guy on the rise. Could be a star on the rise. He really could be. He's very talented, but he hasn't yet cracked my top 10. So I won't be doing a top 10 on him, on the year-end top 10s or a What's Next video. So just want to give a heads up on that. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I got on the main event that saw, on the Showtime card that pretty much for me ends the year. I know Ioka is fighting Joshua Franco, but I don't really do the smaller divisions. This was pretty much the last card of the year. After this, I'm gonna knock out my what's next videos that I normally do, and to close out the year, and then I'm gonna start my, I think it's about 120 to 130 videos with my top 10, my year-end top 10. So it's I do individual videos on all the guys that are in the top 10. So just pay attention to that. Should be good, should be fun. I always have a good time with it. It'll take me a week or two to knock them out, but you know, I always have a good time and get a lot of that done. So just a heads up for that. But that's it, that's what I got. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.